The actions of the popular activist Aisha Yusuf Had, as recently captured and shared on our own Twitter page, showed her seated at an event in protest against the national anthem. The behavior gives access to decadence in society. It is a show of shame and outright lawlessness.
Because you, Yinka Obebe, have decided that you are one who will remain, who wants to be oppressed, and so therefore everything that the government does,
exceptions to that.
you take all the exceptions. I can even help you market the exceptions.
Exactly.
That interaction is what I don't want. Thank God that you know about that. Seven people, when he mentioned that people who are oppressed, definitely was describing you.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, my people, who go settle this matter between Aisha Yusuf and the Yinka Obebe? Like this one, a heated argument on national television, my people. Hey. So my people, what happened here is that this man, Yinka Obebe, was criticizing Aisha Yusuf because of what Aisha did when she went to an event and then she refused to stand up or she refused to sing the new national anthem. My people, hey, this man came on national television, was saying a lot of things, like a lot of bad things about Aisha Yusuf. Hey, not knowing, I don't know whether he did not even have idea that Aisha Yusuf was there or what. My people, he can't even believe what Aisha, replied to this man. Like this one now, woto promise. In her video, she titled it that everybody get bed for psychiatric hospital. Like you cannot come and talk anyhow to Aisha and go anyhow. No, they happen. Like you go get and woto promise, like 10 times of what you said to her. And this is exactly what happened in this video. My people, let me allow you guys to watch the video in full and get all the gist, and I will be right back. Like, I cannot love Aisha Yusuf less, honestly.
Role models, activists, engagement farmers, and attention merchants. The world has evolved progressively to a point where we think there are no longer gatekeepers, as it seems. But we forget that gatekeeping is not only about shutting the door, it is about opening the door as well. And while it is more popularly known for preventing access, it is indeed very much about giving access. The actions of the popular activist Aisha Yusuf Had, as recently captured and shared on our own Twitter page, showed her seated at an event in protest against the national anthem, while other citizens, despite their possible misgivings about it, honored the country. The behavior gives access to decadence in society. Speaking of gatekeeping, this is an example of an adult asking the younger ones not to obey the law of the land and its constitutions. The president, the office of the president, and the national anthem are different expressions and reinforcements of our sovereignty at home and abroad that must be upheld and respected. My advocacy today is that we begin to employ a more constructive and intelligent way of opposition. Social media would allow anything does not mean that we should feed it anything. It is a show of shame and outright lawlessness. And speaking of the anthem, one would have expected that a more cerebral breakdown and analysis would have presented a more solid argument. It is akin to those who say the current president is not their president. Then, who is your president? You might as well cease from spending the currency of the nation. I believe that the opportunity that social media presents is a level playing field where anyone can engage anyone. And this is a good thing as it fosters information and knowledge exchange. But what we see lately is a very weak, uncoordinated opposition that does not have genuine persuasion besides making sensational content. And the younger followers have followed suit without a role model to caution them and show them what the actual power of opposition can look like. I look forward to a Nigeria where we can engage on the real issues and do so brilliantly in order to present us with a valid reason to support the aspiration of credible and respectable opposition to the government, not throwing ridiculous tantrums in front of the whole world. No doubt we're in an attention economy, but we can leave that for the entertainers.
I think my name was mentioned, so yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Because you, Yinka Obebe, have decided that you are one who will remain, who wants to be oppressed, and so therefore everything that the government does,
exceptions to that.
you take all the exceptions. I can even help you market the exceptions.
Exactly.
That interaction is what I don't want. Thank God that you know about that. Seven people, when he mentioned that people who are oppressed, definitely was describing you. And there's something else that struck me in terms of the fact that you contradicted yourself. On one hand, you say, okay, the national anthem is different from the office of the president, and then you go on down the line to talk about people who do not accept the president, then they shouldn't use the currency. When did you match the offices and all those ideology or whatever it is that you wanted to match? And what I found surprising was how you were talking about opposition. If we wanted to talk about opposition to government, then we should have brought the politicians here who are in opposition for them to discuss and not talk about them when they are not here at the table to be able to talk back to you too. And when it comes to issue of role model, fine. There were how many people there who stood up? Why are you not discussing them and telling us how they have been so much of a role model to you? And the thing is that people must not abdicate their responsibilities of occupying their office of the citizen. They must not abdicate their responsibility of being citizens. If we have captured people who are willing to be captured, Yinka Obebe, you have a right to be a captured citizen. I don't want to be a captured citizen, and so I won't be. So the issue of role model is for you to go on and be that role model. First of all, you called me an activist. I'm sorry, I'm not an activist. I'm an active Nigerian citizen who refuse to be silenced, who refuse to allow people who are the same. No Nigeria is more Nigeria than any Nigerian. And of course, those people will not strip me of my citizenship, because that's exactly what you're trying to do. And for the younger generation, you see what has happened. This country is as dead as it is because we have people who decided that they are not citizens, they are slaves. And they allow people to walk over them, do everything on them, and continue to allow you specifically mention my name. So I have a right of response, and I will respond to you. And the way I sat down here and listened to every word of ridiculousness and every insult you try to put there, you will also sit down and you will listen to me. And you know another thing also is the fact that the people who are educated, they are the worst kind of people we have in this country. They are the mentally abducted people who come out and put a persona of intelligence. They think they're intelligent. The next person is, if you wanted us to quickly move on to the next person, you should not have mentioned Aisha Yusuf. You should have spoken on your advocacy.
You have 7
that
minutes
you have mentioned Aisha Yusuf, I'll borrow your time. And now that you have mentioned Aisha Yusuf, you will listen to Aisha Yusuf, and you will not interrupt Aisha Yusuf the same way Aisha Yusuf sat down and listened to you. And so for the younger generation, we have a country that is messed up. We now have gotten to a stage where our children are stateless. They are running all over the world looking for where they will call home, because we have people like Yinka Obebe who have said that they are captured and they have a right to it. I don't have any issue with that. But please ensure that when it comes to Nigeria, you stand on what you need to do. You said that before, and I didn't interrupt you. You've said that before twice.
There's no amount of rebuttal you want to give that changes that. You can listen to my advocacy again, and you probably understand it better.
I don't want to change your advocacy.
This Ovekuve is coming at the end because you needed to watch that whole thing. Honestly, oh Lord have mercy. It was something else. By the I'm sure what you saw in this video, it's like maybe 40-50% of what I said. You know, they did a lot of editing. I went ballistic. I was not, in short, I no put water from my mouth. I talk calm, made the guy hear them. And one very funny thing, and I wonder how, you know, people who parent, how they do certain things. And that's why you find a lot of people, they just, we are suffering from a lot of parenting that it's, I don't want to call it bad parenting, that like I'm making a decision based on a one-off thing, but a parenting that it's not it. He came with his son, a young child, maybe probably will be like in his maybe early teens or not even yet a teen. You know, kids nowadays sometimes they look bigger than their age. He came with the child to come and while he was even recording and all of that. You're coming to insult someone. You're coming to, attack someone, and you're bringing your child to witness you coming to insult and attack someone, and you felt it was something that was good. Maybe for him, he's proud of it, bringing his son to come and see, oh, the macho man that he is. By the time I was done with it, he was expecting maybe, normally on that show we have like two minutes. No, it's even not even up to 2 minutes, because it's 7 minutes we use. There are 5 people, so we use 7 minutes to discuss the advocacy that anyone, brings in. Maybe he was waiting for that. I'm just gonna have few words to say, and then we say, you call my name personally on an issue, and you expect that I will not reply you. No be my mama born me be that, no be my papa born me be that. At the end, he didn't find it. As soon as we finish, normally when we finish, we sit down a little bit, we joke, we just gist, we just to go over how the show was or whatever. As soon as we just finish and they were like, okay, it's a wrap and everything, he just stood up, okay, see you guys. Yeah, but he was so uncomfortable. He said, the next time, maybe now they send you come meet me, you go tell the people, say, wait, send you, say, you know, if you go meet that woman, go dare her. Me, they tell you now all the time. Me, I know they do that. I'm not gonna dance in the mud with them. We go take the poto, rub our body. We go rub our body from head to toe. When we finish, we enter shower, go bath. I tell you, we enter shower, go bath. Anybody will do anyhow. You go see.
You fit do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Like 3 gbozai to Aisha Yusuf. Gbozai. My people, this one really sweet me, honestly. E be like say that man no ask questions about Aisha Yusuf before he came to that program. People, like this man really get it woto. And this is how it's supposed to be, because these people, they will do everything possible in order to intimidate Nigerians, because they are supporting on a president. Because of that, nobody have mouth again to talk. And they carry that mentality inside the studio. On top of it, where Aisha, they come, they talk all those trash. Aisha, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that response. Like, that man really deserve it, honestly. My people, that is it. Please, what do you have to say about this video? Don't come here and say, Aisha would have kept him quiet. He would have maintained this and that. No, next time they will try it again. But this time around, even when they talk about anything about Aisha Yusuf, that man no go put mouth again. Yes, my people, that man really deserve whatever Aisha gave to him. So, my people, please leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this video? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye-bye for now.